Woohoo! Is anybody there? I'm just going to be painting, so, and I got to figure out how to get this this phone higher so it isn't so close. But for tonight, this is going to have to do. Hello? Hello? I'm going on to see if I'm... Hi. Hey, Zara. Did you just get up? Hi, Mary. Hi, Zara. Shh. Quiet. I'll buy her going to work. Okay. Hi, Donna. Hi, Dell. Okay, guys. I know this is close. Okay. I get it. But I'm trying to figure out how to get this camera where it's higher, and it's a clip-on. So the only place I have right now is my craft table right here. So is it driving you nuts that I'm so close? Sorry. Tomorrow I'll try to mess with it and see if I can try to get it up higher. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. Hi, Kathy. Okay. All right, what I'm doing here is I want my colors in my kitchen for Valentine's because I'm having my home tour collaboration next Saturday. And I want to have the kitchen pink and brown and creams, that kind of colors. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint both of these because I was going to put scrapbook paper and I thought, well, why don't you just paint it? You know, so I'm just going to paint while I'm talking to you guys. And I'm just going to paint it all burnt umber. And then I'm going to put white polka dots on it. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. And then when I go on again live, but see, maybe I should be this close when I'm talking to you about when we're doing the fussy cutting with the prints, you know, to put on the cardstock. What do you guys think? So, Lavina, it's not bugging you that I'm this close. I just don't know if it's going to drive you guys nuts. But there's nothing I can do about it tonight. Because I kept thinking, you know what? I don't know if I should go on live tonight. But the thing is, a lot of my friends in Europe and in Sweden and all over the place, they're just waking up. And then my friends that are in the States, well, some of them are 3 hours ahead. But I can't do it earlier sometimes because I have to get the dogs fed. Excuse me, I had to get my laundry done. So anyway, so that's why I'm going on now. So I'll keep looking over in a minute, but I just want to get this going. And I don't think I'm going to do the other side, so I can always paint this another color if I want. And these came from Hobby Lobby. I think they were like $2.99. Hi, Country in the City. Lavina, Zara, and hubby that went to work. Mary, Donna. I'll scroll up in a minute. So I'm sorry about that I come on kind of late, you know. But some of you can just take your phone into the bed. That's what I do. And I put an earpiece on. And I listen to it that way. I got a couple more videos filmed. I just have to upload them. Probably have about 3 or 4. Then I have to start spraying. And you know what I'm really getting into? Oh, Sherry. Okay, hi, Sherry. I'm really getting into that lemon stuff, you guys. Michael's has the lemon, you know, the swags with the lemon. and the pictures. So I'll bet you Dollar Tree and 99-cent store and all that's going to have them too. So I think I'm going to transition like from yellow and gray and pink, and then that'll, for Easter. And then that'll take me into summer or spring. Can you guys see that okay? Okay, let me scroll down here. Oh, and remember I had to go to the doctor? I had to get that biopsy. Thank God, everything came back benign. Thank God. I was a wreck. Okay, I'm going to let that dry and do this one. Okay, I don't know why I can't. Hold on. See, I've never done it on my laptop where I'm looking. I usually look on my iPad. Oh, crud. Don't tell me I'm starting this again. Oh, here I am. Okay, cool. Oh, hey, Kathy. How are you? Yes, God is good. Kathy, I've known Kathy since we were teenagers. Long time dear friend. Hi, Beth. Ooh, you're in the middle of a snowstorm? Ooh, I wish I was there. I hate the heat, but I haven't been having heat. It's been, believe it or not, it has been nice. Well, I say nice, it's been raining, but I love it. Tiffany, hi, hon, how are you? Well, isn't this a switch? Usually I'm watching you. Tiffany has a great channel too. She does a lot of mixed media. I'm hoping to get on one of her mixed media challenges maybe in the spring. That'll be cool. Love you too, Kathy. Yes, we were. I was 13. Man, what I'd give to go back to that sometimes. Yeah, it scared me that day when I had the test done because, well, first of all, my doctor told me, have somebody go with you. And I thought, oh, okay, I wasn't going to. And then after the procedure was over, the nurse that was helping the doctor, and she was holding my hand, and she said, you know what, go ahead and squeeze my hand if you want. And I go, are you sure? And she goes, yeah, go ahead. If you are nervous or anything, just go ahead and squeeze. I start squeezing her hand. She goes, oh, wait, can I got to move these other two, these other two fingers. I go, I'm so sorry. And she goes, no. She goes, that's fine. I just have to get a couple of my fingers out. I guess I was squeezing her too hard. Anyway, so I was, they got the procedure done and all that. And then they said, come back on Friday, we'll give you the results. So when I got ready to leave, she hugged me and I thought, uh-oh, oh God, did she see something? And she doesn't want to tell me and she's just hugging me now. And so that was running through my head when I was going home. And, well, no, I guess she was just a nice person. So I was supposed to go back Friday. And yesterday they called me about 5:30. No, maybe it was closer to 6. And they said, the girl that said it, she said to me, she goes, Davida, and she said, this is Vicky, like I knew her. And I said, oh, were you the one that helped me? She said, no. She goes, I'm the one that makes the calls. And she said, great news. She said, everything was benign. You don't have to come back in. I almost started crying, but I didn't. I thought, Davida, keep it together. Keep it together. You're fine. So thank God. So guys, yes, thank you for your prayers. I appreciate it very much. Oh man, I'd love to go back to 13 and know what I know now, Del. Whew, believe me. But what's so sad about the whole thing is all that we know, and when I'm trying to talk to my granddaughters or something, half the time I know they think, you're just old, Grandma, you don't know. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, if you just listen to me. But they have to learn on their own, just like we did. Oh, I know. Tiffany, that's the truth. I remember my grandmother, I was going to be 15, I think. And I kept saying, oh, I want to be, I want to be 20. I want to be. And she goes, oh, don't wish your life away. She said, once you get to 20, she said, your life's going to go so fast. She said, you'll wish you were back. And I thought, and of course, I didn't listen, just like my granddaughters don't listen to me. Right. If you only could know what you know now. All right, I'm going to let those dry. And now I'm going to go on to, I'm going to paint some of these on the live, but then I'm going to paint the rest because I started filming already how to make these candies out of the plaster of Paris. So I'm going to start painting those. I'm going to need a smaller brush for that. Well, maybe I should do, well, I don't know. I was going to say do the sides. Well, I'll wait till it dries a little bit. All right. Well, I go now, being live, I could edit all this out. Normally, I would be saying this to myself and I would just edit that part out and you wouldn't hear it. So now you're going to hear everything that I say to myself. Okay, so I think these I'm also going to do the burnt umber. Remember when I did that haul and I showed you the chocolate box from the Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store? I can't remember which one it was. This is what I was using it for. I wasn't using, I don't care for those chocolates, so that's what I threw those away and I am using this, my chocolates, for my decor in my dining room. Yeah, with the plaster of Paris, you can get chocolate molds and you can make all kinds of things. It's just like when we used to paint statuary. I mean, it's the same thing, Zara. Yeah, well, this is just, you know what? I can't be anything but what I am. Now I feel like I need to start singing a Sammy Davis song. I've got to be me. Or was that Frank Sinatra? Well, whatever. Yeah, I just, yeah, it's just, now my finger's going to get all painty, but I don't care. Yeah, statuary was huge back in the 70s. Oh my gosh, huge. I know, I guess I wouldn't like the winter and the snow if I lived in it constantly. But it sure would be nice to see what it was like. In Southern California, usually it's just, kind of cool, and then it's just hot and hotter. Not really any seasons to speak of. And I love looking back east in the fall when everything changes so pretty. I know, I know, Tiffany. My hands will be a complete wreck by the time I'm done. I don't know how people paint and not get it on their hands. And I do know people that can do it. That's not me. I love burnt umber. I don't know who all saw the Easter bunnies that I did last year, where I made them out of the plaster Paris and the chocolate molds. I'm going to make another one this year, but I'm going to make this one instead of chocolate because I already did 3 chocolate. Well, I might do 1 chocolate, but the majority of what I'm going to do are going to be the vanilla bunnies this year. Those turned out really, really pretty. And they look just like the chocolate bunnies. I'm painting and trying to look at this too. Where am I? Oh, you saw the bunny. Which bunny video did you see, Zara? The chocolate one? Or the one I made out of fabric? I've got so many older videos. I need to start putting those on an end screen at the end of my new videos. You know, like the roses made out of the bread dough and the glue. I did put that on a recent video. So I've done almost 400 videos. Yeah, the chocolate. Oh, good, you saw that one. Good. Thanks, Donna. And then when I'm done, I'll put a glaze on these, and then I'll also use spackle on some of these and put it like a cream on top, you know. See, this is easier for me to do and talk to you guys than doing anything that's really where I gotta pay attention. You know what I mean? Because this, if I'm looking at the screen and I paint my finger, oh well. If I'm doing something with the glue gun, I don't think that would be quite, I don't think that would be quite as easy. Can you imagine? Ah, oh, ow, oh. I'll be back, guys. I gotta go. I just burnt my finger, 3rd degree. Because I'm not painting. I'm teasing. I wouldn't use the glue gun. Well, I might use the glue gun and try to talk. I don't know. Maria! Oh, hi. How are you, Maria? How are you, sweetie? Are you usually asleep when I go on live, Maria? I don't think I go on that late, though. You're in Arizona, right? So we're only, well, we're not any different, I don't think. I think our times are the same. I'm not even looking at what I'm painting right now, you guys. I'm looking at the screen. I'm just feeling my way through this right now. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Jennifer. That's so sweet of you to say. Thank you. Oh, dear Lord, you almost spilt the boiling water over your hand? Were you videotaping? Oh, Donna. Night, night. Poor Donna. It's 12 o'clock. Hi, Rita. Oh, you know what? Oh, sometimes you don't pay attention to your phone. So you're not on YouTube like I am, right, Maria? Yeah, I need to stop that. It's just a sickness. But anyway, oh, what was I going to say now? Dang it. Shoot, I forgot now what I was going to say. Oh, well. Night, Donna. No, I did spill the water on my... No, I did spill the water on my hand. Oh, my Lord. It got done boiling and sat for a minute. I was cooking earlier. I'm always cutting my hands or burning. I'm not laughing because you burnt yourself. But I'm just envisioning this. Oh, you poor thing. I hope you're all right. Hi, Danielle. How are you, sweetie? How you doing, hon? Hi, Terry. How are you? Have you made your cakes? Hi, Dawn. Dawn, every time I say your name, I think of my daughter, Tanya, because like I told you, that was her middle name. Yes, I'm okay. Hazard of cooking food. Look, I'm painting my whole hand. I've got more paint on my hand than I do the candy. But this is a little rosette. And what I did with my Easter candy, see how you can see the little rose there? What I did with the Easter ones is I put the spackle, a tiny tip, and decorated them like I did those eggs. Remember the egg that I made out of the air clay? I'm going to make another one and put another picture in the middle of it. I am going to do that again for Easter because those really turned out. Which candies, honey? The Easter ones, Danielle? Were you talking about? Oh, I know. Aren't they looking really good, Maria? You can't even tell what the candy is doing my finger. But I will decorate some of these. I won't leave them just, chocolate. This burnt umber looks exactly like dark chocolate. And then if you put like a matte satin finish, really looks real. I remember my son came in one day, Jeremy, and I can't remember what it was that I had made. I can't remember if it was a donut. I don't remember. But anyway, he went up to start to pick it up. I go, I don't think you're going to want to eat that. Why? And he went, oh, is this another fake thing? Yep. But when I make these, sometimes I want sweets too. When I make the salt dough, like I did those cookies that I just put the video out on, I did make a lemon pie that same day because that dough looked good. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to make a pie. And I did, like I needed it like a hole in the head. But I did make a pie. Okay, these usually take a second coat because the plaster of Paris will just drink up the paint. Night, Mary. Oh, thanks, Danielle. Yeah, just any kind of chocolate mold. Did you see the bunnies I did last year, Danielle, on my channel, the Easter bunnies, made out of the chocolate mold? Those were fun. Man, that takes a lot of plaster of Paris, though. Whew. I couldn't believe it. And the other thing is, if you hold on to these too long, that paint sticks to your hand, and then you have to repaint that too. I got this ring, you guys. I'm telling you this because I know you can see it really good. When Tanya passed away, I looked online, and I always wanted a ring that had all my kids' names. If I was to put all my grandkids, because I wanted to get that, I'd have to fill up all 5 fingers, but they do have one that I want to get, and it's just a really big, because I like big jewelry anyway, But the one that I want to get is like this big, and it has all of, you can put all their names. I mean, they're little, of course, but you can get all their names on them. So I told my son, Jason, he goes, Mom, where'd you get that ring? And, you know, I told him. And I meant this. I wasn't trying to be morbid, but I told him, I said, I want to be buried with this. And he goes, oh, dear God, please, I don't want to talk about that. And I said, no, I'm not trying to talk about it, Jason. I'm just letting you know now that when the time comes, I want to be buried with it. I don't want you to take it off. He gets so mad at me. Oh, yeah, didn't that turn out good? I mean, the sky is the limit now. I mean, if you can put stuff on plastic, I mean, there's all kinds of plastic stuff out there. There's going to be plastic eggs. Okay, think about this, you guys. For anybody that likes to make faux food or wants to make faux food, think about it. 99-cent store or the Dollar Tree is going to have all kinds of plastic eggs, I'll bet you, okay? Can you imagine making one of those eggs and piping and decorating it? How adorable would that be? Or what about decorating the eggs? I think I did some of the eggs even last year. I think I did, I'm pretty sure. Put the spackle all over the egg, decorate the eggs. I mean, when I knew that would stick to plastic, I was so excited. Yeah, Beth, go down to my Easter. You'll see it. It's in pink and brown, and there's a lot of them. But you have to scroll down, and you might have to go, back, I don't know, like 4 or 5 pages. Like I said, I have almost 400 videos. So you have to scroll back. Now, you might be able to put in, okay, at the top of my page, my page, you might be able to put in, how would you put it? Chocolate bunnies made out of plaster of Paris or something like that. And it might pop up that way. So you don't have to scroll, forever. All right, now I'm going to let those dry. Okay, now let's pretend and put these back. I mean, the shape's not the same. I don't care about that, but... And you could put paper, scrapbook paper, or lace around this if you wanted, right? Okay, well, I'll leave that one there. Are you guys still able to see? Just acrylic paint, Kathy. You're welcome, Beth. Yeah, I love making the faux food. And you know what? Speaking of that, the pink tree, for any of you that, like to make faux food, the pink tree was my mentor. And she's in Canada. She's the sweetest thing. Well, I got a package from her today. And I'm going to be sharing that in a couple days. And, I was so surprised. She told me, she goes, Davida, she goes, she texted me and she goes, I sent you something. I wanted to get it to you before Christmas, but things got so crazy because she sells the stuff that she makes. And it just came today. So I'm going to open it up probably tomorrow. But, oh my gosh, I just couldn't believe it. So... Dawn, if you're watching, she's another Dawn, by the way, Dawn. Okay, so now I'm going to paint just the sides of this. Let that dry, and then I'll do the polka dots. I don't know why I'm in the polka dots, but I'm really into the lemon stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Michael's is so expensive. I hate it. I don't know why they're so expensive, but they are. So you have to use a 50% off coupon. But I want to get the, well, actually, I want to get a couple of them. The, can you guys still see this? I can't tell. Okay. The lemon swag, you know, the swag that, it kind of looks like it's, what do you call it? Lamb's ear with the lemons on it. I want to get that. They're so pretty. And I've never liked yellow, to be honest with you. I've never decorated with yellow, really, to speak of. But the yellow and grays and some black, you know, if it's done right. So I think that's what I'm going to do for spring. Hopefully the Dollar Tree will have some good lemon stuff this year, I hope. Liz, oh yeah. That one little area that she did, I can't remember what she called it, but oh, I know. And then I saw Auntie Cuckoo do her Michael's shop with me, and that's where I saw the swags. I know, Zara. Honestly, I'm not kidding. I'll be honest with you. It used to make me in a bad mood. I'm not kidding. If I went into a room that had a lot of yellow in it, it used to, and I'm talking now years ago, years ago. And I think, oh, I don't like this color, you know? And, but now, I mean, what I would do, I mean, I'm going to accent with that. But the lemon is so cherry, you know, with the lemons and the limes. It's such a cherry thing now. And so that's, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'll transition right from, well, I'll put it in spring, and then I'll probably put my eggs up, you know, for Easter, but then I'll go right back in with the lemons. I just said I wasn't going to do the back of this, didn't I? Oh, well. I probably won't do the back of it. See, you could just turn it around and do another color. This is where it gets tricky, though, when you have it wet all over, because you're trying to hold it, and then that stupid paint gets on from your fingers, and then it pulls off the paint. Well, this is attractive. Oh my gosh. Do you know they did not have one lemon dish here where I live? And I went to 3 different Dollar Trees. Not one. I couldn't believe it. So I'm hoping, since it's still very popular, that they will carry it this year. Because those, I mean, those were so pretty. I let the plaster of Paris stay in the mold for 24 hours. And then I take it out of the mold, and then I let it sit another, probably about another 8 hours. Now, if it's cold where you are, I would let it stay out 24 hours once you take it out of the mold. Just depends on, you know, the climate, kind of. Because when Dawn Pink Tree does her plaster of Paris, sometimes I think she had to leave hers a couple days, where I don't have to leave it that long, but she's in Canada. want to get some of those polka dots going. I'll work on, you know what I'll do? I'll start putting the polka dots on the, what did I do with my lid? Okay. All right. Okay. I just like to torture myself by watching all the beautiful things you all can buy. Oh, that's so sad that you don't have any of those stores at all. No, the name of her channel is just The Pink Tree, but her name is Dawn, Beth. Like I was saying in one of my videos, everybody has a mentor. I don't care who it is. There is someone that someone has always looked at, whether it be just a little bit or whatever. But there's someone that you look at and you think, oh my gosh, you know, and then you take off from that. Well, for the faux food, it was definitely the Pink Tree. I mean, I had looked for years because I've always liked faux desserts and stuff and always I got to show you. I have got to show you. I got to remember to do this next live. I've got to show you the first cake I ever did. I found it the other day and I was going to fix it up and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it just like it is because I want to remember the first one I ever made and what it looked like. So I'm going to leave it exactly like it is and I'm going to show you guys. But dang it, I lost my train of thought again. Oh, so anyway, so when I found her channel, oh my gosh, I mean, that's all I did is watched her channel hour after hour, watching how she did things because she was just so good and she was so sweet. And any question I had, I mean, the Pink Tree's where you found my channel? Oh. But every time I'd ask her anything, right away, she would come back and answer my questions. Very sweet lady. Thank you, Dawn. Oh, from Italy. I'll bet you that's beautiful. Oh, cool. I'm going to try to use the other. I'm going to need more of this paint. Hi, Connie. How are you? You know who got all the dishes was Creative Lori. She's got the best Dollar Trees. I'm trying to read this real quick, guys. I know I'm missing stuff. Okay, where can I put my white? I gotta put it somewhere. I need more burnt umber, more white. Man, that is thick. Shoot. Darn it. I can't wait for you guys to see my dad's paintings. Like I said, I'm going to do a video on that. I have the magazine that Dawn's Putz houses were in, Terry, because she had told me, you know, she was going to be featured in the romantic homes. And this one, I think, was vintage homes, because I always get romantic homes, that one magazine. And yeah, her putz houses were in there. Yeah, she does a really good job. I know, I'm on a quest for those stupid things. They better have them this year. I mean, for $1, they were gorgeous. I mean, I just couldn't believe how pretty they were. And for $1, I mean, it was like, you've got to be kidding me. Remember that one cookie I made on that video, the dark chocolate and the polka dots? This is going to match it. Oh, the strawberry. Was it strawberry or cherry? I don't remember. Isn't that weird? I wonder why some had them and some didn't. Yeah, the blue and yellow would be very pretty. Oh, Dawn, you have a strawberry kitchen? Hey, Lori. I was just talking how you got all the good plates and how we get nothing. I got to finish. Well, I don't know. I probably won't get everything done before the home tour, but I'll just show you when I make them. But I have to start filming that Monday because I have to get it up because it's next Saturday. I always think I have so much time, and then the time comes and I'm like, oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, listen to her. Oh, my delicious lemon and cherry plate. She's just rubbing it in. And I can just hear her saying that too. Yeah, you keep that little devil icon there. I am determined to find those this year. I do think they'll have them, Connie, so I think we might still be in luck. I hope. It's supposed to be in the 70s for the rest of the week. Doggone it. And we're still in winter. Do you see what I mean? Are you having fun, Maria? Oh, good. Oh, he teases you because you've been on the lookout forever. You know what'll probably happen is I'll probably faint. I will probably faint if I ever see him. My luck is I'll get a hold of them, faint, and then they'll break. The one thing I do have to get done for this live is I have to get those prints for to cut out for Valentine's. I was looking through Google last night and I found some really cute ones. So go on there. Anybody that wants to do that with those prints, go on to Google and then just go on free prints and put in Victorian Valentines. And then on a live, we can be cutting them and putting them on the cardboard. Oh, I know you're loving the weather because you don't like the cold. It was just so nice to have it. You know what it is? It's that it's just like I said, we don't have seasons to speak of, you know? So anything that's different is, for me anyway, is always so welcomed because it's just always the same old thing. Hot, hot, hot. And especially where I live. Ugh. All right, that's all I'm going to do with that one. The cold chills her bones. I will say the cold did make my knee hurt more. I'm hoping I have enough white just to at least get the polka dots done on this X. Because I want to put these back in my kitchen tonight. Oh, the 40s. The 40s, the 40s. I love the 40s. Oh, doesn't it get old, Maria? I mean, it does. It's just like, oh. I mean, you know, I was born here in Southern California. But you know, I will say that it seems like the weather is getting hotter and hotter every year. And it stays hot longer. I do remember as a kid. Now, of course, when I was a kid, I loved going to the beach and everything, right? And laying out, putting the baby oil and the iodine, mixing it and putting it on your old bod. Well, yes, we had hot weather, but it didn't stay because it would be like a heat wave and that heat wave would leave. Now the heat wave doesn't leave. I mean, I remember last year, it stayed hot for weeks on end. Remember we had all the fires? Oh, dear God. And that's the other thing that I dread is because when it gets hot like that, I'm always afraid of the fires. Maria, is it cool in Arizona right now? Did you get any rain or no? Uh, 30s tonight. 50s and windy. I'm living vicariously through you, Del. Four degrees? Woohoo! Shorts and flip-flops, yep. Yes, Zara. How's your weather right now? Is it cold? Probably is, isn't it? It's snowing in 26. Okay, bye, hon. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. Your fingers are freezing right now? I'm sweating. 20s in Northeast Texas. Louisiana. What's your weather like right now, Kathy? Have a good Sunday, Sherry. '40s during the day. Isn't that wonderful? You know, I get a lot of my clothes from a catalog, well, from different catalogs. And when the winter months are coming, you know, they always show the, you know, pretty coats and sweaters and all that. Well, if I was to buy one of those coats, I could possibly wear it, maybe if I was lucky, 3 times. So I don't. Oh, the 60s even sound good. Zara, my weather forecasting voice. Yeah. I'm just jealous. You get hurricanes, huh, Dell? Yeah, yeah. The big thing that we get, well, you know, like you saw, you lived it with me, a lot of you, are those stupid fires. Lori's been wearing a parka. But the biggest thing, our biggest concern, and we don't have it often, are the earthquakes, although I'll never forget when the Northridge earthquake happened. And my oldest granddaughter was a baby, and Tanya was living in Northridge at the time. And she called me hysterical. She goes, "Mom, the furniture is moving all over the apartment." And they had just put a television, and they were going to put it on a dresser, okay, a couple nights prior. They were going to put this television on the dresser. Well, Ashley's crib was right by that. And I told her, I said, "Don't you dare put that TV up there." I go, "Tanya, if anything ever happened in that TV for whatever reason," and her crib, because it was a 1-bedroom apartment, I said, "and if that was to ever fall," well, sure as heck, it was a couple days later, because they had just moved in there, and the earthquake happened. That TV went down right where that crib would have been, but they had moved the crib over. And she goes, "Mom, it would have been right in that crib." I said, "I'm telling you, just listen to me, please." But it was terrible. I mean, she said, I couldn't believe my eyes. She said, everything, I could just watch all of the furniture moving from one side of the house to the other. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but I went outside to look, and I could see the pavement like a wave. It was moving in front of my eyes. And I remember thinking, I can't believe what I'm seeing. I mean, I just stood there in awe of that asphalt looking like a wave of the ocean. That is how bad that, it was crazy. It was nuts. And then the one in, Kathy, you remember this one, the one in 71, when we were both pregnant. Remember? What was the name of that one? Remember where the freeway came down? Ah, shoot, what was the name of that one, of that particular earthquake? Shoot. That was another one. That one was, oh man. And you know, the thing is, when it starts shaking, you think, okay, all right, it's going to stop. It's going to stop. Well, the Northridge, it didn't stop. And I thought, oh my God. And you keep thinking, if this thing keeps shaking like this, I mean, because you see your house just going back, and I had a 2-story house, and that house kept going back and forth, and I'm thinking, oh my God, something's going to crack. You know, you're just waiting for it. It is very scary. And like I said, I've lived here all my life, but they are scary when we get them. Now, sometimes I've slept through some, you know, and I'll wake up and it's on the news and I haven't even felt it. But the ones that you do feel that are big, you're thinking, oh God, is this the big one? You always think that. It's very scary, Zara. Very scary. Did any of you ever see the movie San Andreas with, can't remember his name. Is it The Rock? That was pretty scary. Because, you know, they keep saying it's going to happen. Because the earth can only take so much pressure. Wouldn't that be something if tonight an earthquake happened right now while I'm talking to you guys? Ugh. Well, you know what? I would just take my phone and I'd say, all right, come here, look. And I'd let you see my hanging lights sway back and forth. Okay, so you're not going to see that up close real much. It's not too bad. Okay. I think In-N-Out's hamburgers are getting littler. Oh, good night, Jennifer. Thank you for stopping by. No, not with John Cusack. Oh, hi, Dan. How are you? Still playing your guitar? Dan plays the guitar. He has a channel. In the mornings, he usually plays the guitar. You can go on his channel, and he's playing the guitar early in the morning. God bless you, too. Oh, speaking of cows, did you mean to put cow, Lori? I can't tell, but anyway, it made me think of something. Okay, where I used to live, I lived close to the, well, later on when I had my kids when they were real young, I lived close to dairy farms. And everyone, my sons think I'm completely nuts because my one son moved to Corona, and for those that know Corona knows that there's a lot of dairy farms out there. Well, when I used to go to his house, I used to love to go out at night and and smell the dairy farms. He goes, you are nuts. He goes, I hate that smell. But it would just bring back memories to me of when they were little, you know? Do you do that with smells? You know what I mean? You'll smell certain things and it just brings back memories. Some good, some not. But I do that with smells. I can go right back to a time when I could, you know, certain smells. Same thing with songs. I can go right back. When I hear old songs, it takes me right back to where I was, and I can just relive it completely in my mind. I just want to get the inside of this because you can see it. Night, Rita. Okay, it's 12. Sorry, Rita. It's 12:30. Bless your heart. Well, thanks for sticking in there with me. No, I don't know what film that one is, Zara. It's just called San Andreas, and it's fairly new. I think it came out, oh, I don't know, 2 years ago now, or a year ago. Skunk. Oh, no, I don't like skunk smell. Ugh. Mary Lou, where have you been? Yes, San Andreas, yes. You're working? Where are you working? I mean, I can't remember. Are you a nurse, Mary? An embroidery shop? Oh, I used to embroidery all the time. Hi, how are you, Boo? Oh, no, you're not late. I'm late. You know, another thing, guys, whenever I'm going somewhere that isn't fun or whatever, I never wear perfume that I normally wear that I like, so I don't have to associate that smell with something bad. But I'll tell you, the day of Tanya's funeral, and this is the truth, I thought, okay, I don't want to wear anything that I normally wear because I don't want it to trigger, you know, I don't want to wear something that I never wear again because it's going to trigger that in me every time. So I put on Jovan White Musk, okay? Do you know that that's the perfume I wear almost every day? Go figure. Thinking I wasn't going to, now it just makes me feel close to her. So isn't that something? Here I was going to wear it because I didn't want to think, and now I wear it every day on purpose. And I can't tell you how many compliments I get from that perfume. And it is probably the cheapest perfume I own. But I get the most compliments. Okay, Del. Thank you, Dan. Thank you very much. Oh no, I didn't mean to get you to cry. Sorry. But no, it's true. I mean, yeah, I wear it all the time now. I didn't think I would, but I do. Actually, I got to buy more. Do you too, Zara? Isn't that something? Thank you. Have a good night. Okay, so I got that done. Almost. These are going to look cute when they're up because they match that one cookie. Remember that one cookie from yesterday? That's true, Kathy. He does. I wish Jane McGrath would get up in here because she's in Ireland, but I don't know what time it is in Ireland because she had told me she missed my live last time and she wanted to see it. She's so sweet. I got to see where my computer is as far as time. That's the only thing, you know, because the way this is situated, I can't have these plugged in. Oh, I got to try to do a different setup tomorrow. Should I leave it as close as it is, or should I try to find something to put the camera up further? But if I put it up further, you're not going to be able to see it as close. I know that for a fact. But I am going to have to find a different plug for this computer so it won't die. Connie. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. There's certain smells that you don't want, you know, to remember. And then there's other ones that, you know, like Kathy, I'll hear songs that, you know, when we were kids and we used to sit on the porch, remember, and during the summer and we'd go down to the head shop. That's what the place was called. It was kind of like they sold, well, they sold all kinds of stuff. But they sold music and all, and we used to go into my room and we'd listen to the R45s. I can listen to those songs and it takes me right back to when we were kids and we were on the porch in the summertime at night, sitting out on 52nd Street or 59th Street or 50, I can't. Now I always get the two mixed up because I lived on both. We were 52nd Street. Oh, are you buffering? Because I'm looking at mine. I'm not buffering. I hope not. No, I'm not. Thank God. The Supremes, yes, and Sonny and Cher. The Temptations. Tommy James and the Shondells. Okay, so I'll just leave it like this when I'm doing stuff like this. Okay, cool. Yours is buffering too, Debbie? Yes, Beth, I agree. The old music was the best. The Everly Brothers, yes. The Everly Brothers had a place right by our old house that they played at. It was kind of like a dinner show place. This is after, I mean, they got older, you know. But I'm talking 25, 26 years ago. But yes, I do. 50, yep. And mine was 125 West 52nd Street. That street now is so gang infested you can't go down. I mean, seriously, you can't go down it. It's so gang infested. So sad. Remember the bats that would come out? And we'd take the bus down to the beach. How old are you, Mary Lou, if you don't mind me asking? Well, we all have to, well, I mean, the ones that have commented on the songs. Well, not necessarily. I mean, I love Dean Martin, and I wasn't born when he was first. Well, yes, I was. I was young, though. Yeah. Remember when I hit him and I thought I almost killed him? That was scary. I'm just going to go over that. Maybe I shouldn't. Hold on. Okay, I'm 63. Oh, God bless you, Mary Lou. Yeah, you know, like I said before, I mean, I feel like I'm 40, you know, I mean, as far as my thinking, maybe even 35 sometimes. But it's when I go to the mirror and I go, uh-oh, somebody changed the mirror. I don't know her. It's like, this is a cruel joke. I don't think I'll ever act my age. That's just the way I am, you know? I loved my 40s. Loved them. I loved them because I knew who I was. I didn't care what people thought. Didn't matter to me because I was secure in myself, you know? And at 40, you know, you still think, I still got 40, 45 years, and that seems like a long time. Now I feel like I'm living on borrowed time. Gloria, hi, hon. How are you? I'm trying to think of the songs. That's all you know is La La La. Means I love you. Was it that one? La 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 la. Well, that sounds stupid. I can't sing it. But I think I know which one it is. Yep, that's me too. Jeremy, my son, said, Mom, are you going to be one of those ladies when you get to be in your 80s, 85, 90, that's going to have the red hair that you can see your scalp? I said, yep. Yes, sirree, Bob. I mean, I still wear my boots. I still wear my leather. And that's just me. That's been me all my life. I mean, I've always dressed kind of funky. And that will never change. That is who I am, you know. I always kind of went to the beat of my own drum. I'll tell you how much I went to my own drum. You know those crosses at Hobby Lobby that you can decorate your home with, that they're on an end cap? And they're littler. They're not the real big ones, but they're not little either. I mean, you can put them on a wall. Well, I put one of those crosses on a choker and wore it as a piece of jewelry. That is how much I am outside the box. I'm not kidding either. Oh, Gloria, I'm just making, you know, those paper mache letters and signs they have at Hobby Lobby. You know, this was just the paper mache exo for my kitchen for Valentine's. So I just wanted to make it brown because I have pink in there, but I want a little more brown. I think I hear a coyote out there, you guys. They go up onto my neighbor's, yeah, I think it is a coyote. He has a big waterfall in his backyard, and they go up there to drink. So do the deer. Okay, so there is, oh, I don't know if you can see both of them. Can you see it a little bit? See, that's what I mean. It's so close. I don't know how much you can see. Well, anyway, so there's the X. There's the O. Cool. So I got that done. Then I got my candies done as far as what I'm going to paint the dark chocolate, and then I'll do the other ones kind of like the vanilla type. On my phone. Thank you, Mary. Well, happy birthday, Susan. Beth, where did I miss it? You know, see? Well, being this close, you can just tell me. Up at the top. I'm looking. No, I have to get something where my phone can fit on a tripod. It's on this thing that I got from Amazon. But I need something like a tripod that's taller where my phone can fit on it, because the tripod that I have, there's nothing for my phone to connect onto. In other words, it doesn't have like something to grip it like I have on here right now. Susan, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan. Happy birthday to you. Oh no, I couldn't stand it either. I'm going to have to look into it. Where'd you get it, Kathy? Hey, good thinking, Mary. I don't think I do, though. I'll have to look. I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I'll have to look. Amazon. Oh, mountain lions, dear Lord. The one time that I saw a mountain lion, I already told you this, I think. I was going to work, and it was like 3 in the morning. And at the time, I was working general GM, non-foods in the grocery store. And we used to have to get in there really, really early, like 3:30, 4 in the morning, to get everything stocked. Well, I was going down the hill, and it was just about, probably about 20 minutes to 4. And I saw this mountain lion leap out of the canyon, jump in front of my car, honest to God, stared at me, no fear whatsoever. I'm staring back at him, thanking God that I was in a car. That cat was so... The only thing, I mean, it was a gorgeous animal, and it was very regal the way it stood and it looked. But I thought to myself, oh my gosh, if you were out walking your dog, and there are people that walk their dogs that early in the morning, or if you were a person running, it would have been all over but the shouting, because that mountain lion was huge. It had not had trouble eating. It was big. And it stood, and I mean, I didn't go anywhere because I just couldn't believe, and I thought, I'm never going to see this again, you know, so I just sat there knowing I was going to be late to work, but I couldn't. I just wanted to stay there and watch it. So it stared at me. It seemed like forever, but it was only a couple minutes. And then it just turned, and just as fast as it leaped onto the street, it leaped back down onto the other side of the canyon, and it was gone. But I mean, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And so I came home and I told Mark, and he goes, are you sure it wasn't a bobcat? I go, Mark, I know a bobcat and I know a mountain lion. No, it wasn't a bobcat. This was a mountain lion. And sure enough, then a few days later, something had happened. I can't remember now what it was, but they had seen, I don't know if it was the same one, but they saw the mountain lion. Oh, you lived in Long Beach? What part of Long Beach, Mary? Yes, I am. Well, I'm not down. I'm considered the new Trabuco. The old Trabuco is down in the canyon. I'm up higher. You know, I know it's weird, but I am considered in the canyon, yeah. Why am I going to get a YouTube strike, LOL? You lived off of Candlewood by the mall? That's right where I lived for years. In Lakewood. So you lived in Lakewood. Oh my gosh. So you were right by the Lakewood Mall. Oh, I know. I mean, I understand your position because of your poor little animals. I get it. Isn't that funny? So you were right by where I was for years and years. When Kathy and I lived in Long Beach, we would ride our bike to the Lakewood Mall. And that was quite a ride, let me tell you. My legs, I remember one time we rode, And by the time we got home, I just fell onto the grass. My legs felt like rubber because it was quite a long ride, actually. You sent me an email, Gloria? Okay, I'll look. Yeah, that I was there then. Oh my gosh, Susan, I'm sorry. I made you cry? Oh, I made your day. Whew. Okay. Oh, I thought I made you cry. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I didn't make you cry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I am so sorry. Hi, Connie. How are you? Well, at least I got that done. Good, I'm glad. So then, okay, so now, anyone that wants to make those, well, wait a minute, I want to, hold on, I just want to, ouch. No, we're not going anywhere yet, you guys. As soon as I get up, they think they're going to the bathroom. Ouch. Oh, see, ow. Oh, my knee, it stiffens up so bad. Hold on, guys. These are the kind of prints I'm talking about. Well, I mean, they're all different, but see that? Is that precious or what? And that was from Google going on and going into Victorian prints. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. So if you want to do these, go on to Google and then put in Victorian Valentine prints, okay? And they'll come up with all kinds. And then maybe Tuesday night, I'll come on and we'll cut these out and put them, and get your cereal boxes if you don't have any cardstock, because you're going to need something the weight of a cereal box, any kind of box like that. You know me, I have my cereal boxes. And then we'll cut them out, glue them, and we can do that as we're talking, because I have to get these cut out. You know what? Maybe we'll do it Monday night. Do you guys want to do it Monday night? Because I've got to get this house filmed for the home tour. And I'll have to do that Tuesday. So anyone that wants to do that, like I said, just go on to Google, Victorian Valentine, and when you're there, while you're at it looking, trust me, you'll be looking for an hour at least. Go on to Victorian Easter. I'm telling you, they have some of the most gorgeous prints that you can print out and then glue, and then we'll make the little easel on the back so you can set them up. You can put them in your 3-tier tray, you can put them in the kitchen, you can put them in the bathroom, your hutch, your bar cart, whatever. Gloria, you crack me up. Gloria has made so many pastries now, you guys, and I mean, they look so good. She had a live the other night and she was showing. They turned out so good. And so all she's doing now, I'm telling you, when you start making these, they are addictive. They really are, and they make beautiful, beautiful accents to your decor. And they cost you pennies. I mean, seriously. And the crazy thing about it is if you went out to buy that, You would pay easily $40 for one of those cakes. I know, I've seen them. It's nuts. The cupcakes, I mean, $25 for 6 of them. I Yeah, you'd love it once you start. Well, you know what, Kathy? I started, like I said, I mean, I remember I used to make the pot holders when I was little. You know, the loom that they used to have with the different colored, you know what I'm talking about. Well, that's the first thing I did. And then I made things with cupcake liners. And then it all stopped when I, got into like 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. But then when I started having the kids, then I started going back. But they didn't have a lot of craft stuff like they do now, and or for the last 20 years. But, oh yeah, I mean, my mind constantly is going, and thinking of new things to make. 2 people wanted to buy them. Hey, sell them, make some more. There you go, you're making money. Oh, Zara, she's a crack up. She cracks me up. You'll love going onto her channel. I know. I'm that way too, to a degree. Cake toppers, perfect. So now start making full cakes and make your cake toppers to go with it. I'll tell you what, and this is the honest to God's truth. YouTube and crafting truly is what saved me as far as my sanity when Tanya died. That is what I threw myself into. I already had my channel, but it gave me an outlet, something to do, something to take my mind off of it. And people would say, oh, you're so strong. No, I wasn't. I mean, you were seeing me for what, an hour or whatever it was. So the other 23 hours in the day, I was a basket case. But I could take and I could let my creativity take over so I wouldn't have to think about it for an hour or 2 hours while I was creating. So that really is, I mean, it truly has been a godsend to me, being able to do this and meeting all the wonderful people, that are on my YouTube channel. And, they're friends. I mean, although I've never met any of you, you're my friends. I mean, we get on, we talk to each other, we, learn about one another. We've cried, we've laughed, and you're friends. And when you can go on and you can do something where the other person is there and they're there to talk to you and they appreciate what you're doing, I mean, truly, it has helped me tremendously, more than you'll ever know. Truly. So you always tell me, thank you, you've for teaching me this or that. No, thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Kathy. That's how I feel when I've seen you on there. You know what I mean? It's different than just watching you when you've already filmed something, but when you can actually talk back. Hi, Renee. How are you? Gloria, you and your words. Oh my gosh, I'm on YouTube more than I look at YouTube more than I look at anything. I gotta go back down here because I've missed so many. Shoot. Oh, for singing happy. Yeah. I'm just going back to look what I've missed. Debbie, I'm so happy you're making those faux candies and cakes. Oh, thank you, Beth. I'm going backwards, so you're probably thinking, what is she talking about? I'm reading things that I missed. Yeah, I want to try to make some more pastries for like May, for Mother's Day and all that. Yeah, I'm serious, Kathy. You should really start getting back into it because, like I said, the stuff that I make, I really try to bring stuff to people that are inexpensive. I can't go out and go shopping and just do hauls constantly. I don't have the money. I just don't have it. I'm semi-retired and I just don't have it, where you can go out and buy and buy and buy and do hauls all the time. So I thought, you know what? Why don't I just start making the crafts, and people that are crafting like to do that kind of stuff. They're not having to spend a lot of money, and yet they can make some real pretty things, and not just things for the house. I mean, for gifts. It'd make beautiful gifts. Well, I think just charge whatever you think the a price, you know what I mean? Whatever you think is appropriate. Well, that's what I'm saying, Connie. That's the thing. Truly, when I tell people this, I'm not just saying, I'm not blowing smoke, okay? Faux food is very expensive. And I always wanted to learn how to make it because I like to decorate, and I like to decorate with faux food. And a lot of people a couple of years ago would say, I don't understand. What do you do with it? How do you decorate with it? Well, I mean, you can put stuff in your kitchen. You can put it on cake plates. You can put it on your hutch. You can put it on your bar cart. You can put it on your 3-tier tray. I mean, there's all kinds of things. You don't have to decorate with it all the time. You can decorate for holidays. My point being, it can be something that you make if you like making things, and yet it's something that looks pretty and that no one else has. So, you're going to have something that nobody else has, and it's not going to be exactly like what I make, what Gloria makes, what anyone else makes. They're all going to be unique in themselves, and that there's something to be said for that, that you have things that no one else, of course you like to have things that other people have in decorating, sure, aka lemon plates, Creative Lori, but I'm teasing, but there are times that you would like to have something that you've made that you feel good. I always like I've accomplished something, I've made something that I really like, and I'm able to decorate. It just gives me a sense of accomplishment. And that's just me. Well, Zara, bless your heart. Thank you so much. I don't know exactly how I'm saving you, but if I can bring just laughing or, just to let people know how important they are, then it's all worth it to me. But like I said, it's not just me doing something for you. Trust me. Believe me when I tell you, all of you have done wonderful things for me emotionally. Believe me when I tell you that. And like Gloria, her husband, he was pretty sick. He was in the hospital, and it was pretty serious, And, she got on and, she told us about him, and yet she comes on and she's still her bright, chipper self, and I always love seeing her because she's always, happy. And well, I mean, you don't always have to be happy. God knows I'm not always happy. You've seen me, at my worst. My Lord, when I thought Bella was going to kick it. Remember that? I mean, I came on and I thought, but I had to do it, and there, you take the good with the bad. That's what friends do, right? If you're going to come on and I mean, now, don't get me wrong. My channel is not drama, okay? It never will be. With that being said, will there be times that things aren't always as happy as, they could be? Sure. I mean, just in this, in 2018, Tanya passing, then Bella, then this scare with, the biopsy. yeah, this is my channel, this is my life, this is the way it is, and, you know, I am who I am. And, you know, that's just the way it is. So anyway, you guys getting tired? Let me see. Oh, bless your heart, Debbie. See, just that is, it's all worth it to me. Just when I hear these things, it's all worth it, what I do, you know. And what I do really is nothing. I mean, it really isn't. But if I can just make it for someone just to have a little bit of time where they can take their mind off problems or whatever, it's worth it to me to come on here. Oh, bless his heart. Well, I'll say a prayer again for him. The test was good, Debbie. It came back benign. Love you too, Kathy. Oh, Renee, look. I just painted this XO for my kitchen for Valentine's. When you see the home tour on Saturday, you'll see where I put it. Looks kind of funky right now, but where I'm putting it, it'll look okay. Love you too, Debbie. Yes, thank God, Mary. I thanked him, believe me. Thanked him all day today, all day yesterday. I kept saying, God, please, please let everything be okay. I want to see my little grandkids grow up, you know. When I told Jason, because he took me to the doctor, and so I told him that I got the call, and he put on his phone all these fireworks, saying, thank you, Jesus. That's right, Gloria. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate the prayers. You're getting the nurses hooked on faux food. Where are you, Zara? Yes, it is paper mache. It's from Hobby Lobby. You have a farm at home. Thank you, Mary. No, Jason is my son. My husband had to work. My son took me. Zara, you're in the hospital? Yes, I have very sweet sons, yes. Very sweet daughter too. Yeah, what's going on, Zara? Oh, I didn't know. So your husband was with you at the hospital and he left for work? Oh, I didn't know. Well, I don't want to get personal with you, especially on live, but I will say prayers for you, Zara. We don't know, but God does. Bless your heart. Oh no, Zara. Well, Gloria, you need to get those surgeries if you need them. You got to you Yes, definitely prayers for healing. That's right. Oh, Zara, I didn't know. Like I said, I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot, and I understand this is a live video, so I don't want to. But if you ever want to talk or anything, just you can email me or private message me on. Well, you have my Facebook, the messenger, right, from Facebook. So if you ever need to, feel free. Gloria. Well, you've had a heck of a time too, Gloria, when you had that terrible accident. No wonder you say no when hospital is mentioned. Yes, definitely, Zara, we are. And I am a firm believer in prayer. Oh, bless your heart. I wish I could just give you a hug. It's funny too. While I have you here on live, talking about friends and stuff, it's funny because of all the people that have become a part of my YouTube channel, you'll think about them during the day, just like you do your friends that you have, tangibly. You know what I mean? I don't know what other word to say, but your virtual friends on YouTube, you think about them just like you do the others, because you begin to have a relationship getting to know these people, Oh, your nurse is probably going, what the heck? What are they saying to you to make you cry? Hang up that phone, Zara. What's your nurse's name will say, it's okay. Oh my gosh, yes. Tears are very important. Oh, Beth. Oh, an abusive husband. Ugh. Karina, she's okay. We weren't making her cry in a bad way, Karina. But thank you for taking care of her. Yes, we're her cheerleaders. Keep up the good work, Karina. I don't know why I feel like I need to yell right now. Why am I doing that? Why did I start yelling all of a sudden? Like Karina couldn't hear me any better than the rest of you? Yeah, I'm only making one set. I have another set, but I'm just leaving it plain. I don't even know if I'll put it out. I can't remember even if it is out right now, to be honest with you, because my house is done. As far as decorating, all the decorating is done except adding these things that I'm showing you guys. Oh my gosh, look at my hands. Ah. Yeah, all the decorating is done, but I just have to film it. Oh, Karina. Well, come back with us, Karina. We love you too. We love you that you take care of people. Yeah, YouTube is a wonderful place, Renee, that's for sure. Yes, I am, Debbie. I'm having a open collaboration um, next Saturday, January 26th, and that will be for my Valentine home tour collaboration. Creative Lori will be on it. I think Pam from Creative Homescape. Is it Creative Homescaping? Why do I always get that mixed up? And Gloria from Crafting with the Heart. Are you, Gloria? Or are you going to be slow as a snail like you always say? I didn't say that. She always says it. She goes, I'm like a snail, Davita. I always laugh. I think Secondhand Tracy Ann's going to be in it. I can't remember. I think RJ's home. The one I won't do this year probably is St. Patrick's Day, because Tanya died on St. Patrick's Day. So this year I don't think I'll do it. But I will do spring and Easter. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Yes, you're in my prayers, Biddy. Thank you, Debbie. It's hard to believe that it's almost a year. I still can't believe it. I got to remember that too, Dana. You know, isn't that something? Lori was talking to me the other day and she was mentioning Pam. And I said, Pam who? Like an idiot. And she told me, Pam, Creative Homescape. And I went, oh my gosh. Well, I get to knowing the channel name so much that I don't remember the real name. Oh, good, Dana, that's great. You are ready, Gloria? Wow. Okay, Kathy, love you. Night, hun. Thanks for coming on. Love you, sweetie. You going to bed, Mary Lou? Well, I sure have had fun with you guys. And I like doing this. I do like, well, I'm killing two birds with one stone. Well, not that I want to kill a bird. But I was able to get something done and still have a good night with you guys. Oh, you're fine, Lori. You'll be ready. Excuse me, you'll be ready. I know you. You'll get it done. You'll be up all night. And heaven knows you can stay up all night. Oh my gosh, that girl can stay up late. I've talked to her before and I go, I got to go to bed. I'm falling asleep. Oh, God love you, Zara. Bless your heart, honey. Like I said, anytime that you want to talk to me, you have that Facebook Messenger, or if you just want to text me, Feel free, please. Yes, Mary Lou, Lori is busy, very busy. Oh, bless your heart, Beth. God love you. Honey, go to bed. Bless your little heart. It's 1:30. Night, hun. Have a good Sunday, sweetie. Yeah, just go on to, oh, Zara, love you, sweetie. You're in my prayers, honey. Yeah, it is in and out. It is. What was I going to say? Oh, the sprinkles. Trying to remember. I did it for Christmas. I did it for Halloween. So if you go back into this year's Halloween, just scroll back into my videos or put sprinkles made out of Sculpey, and it should come up. Davita Lane sprinkles made out of Sculpey. Word it something like that, and it should come up. You know what? It's narrow because I try to turn my phone where it's landscape, and when I turn it that way, it locks, and it says video is locked, turn the other way. And it makes me so mad because when I tried to do it tonight, I tried to turn it landscape, you know, so you'd see more. And it said it locked, and I had to turn it. And as soon as I try to turn it again, it says it's locked, turn it the other way. So I don't know why it won't do it lengthwise. But that's why. That's why it looks like that. So if anyone knows why the iPhone won't let me turn, or tonight maybe I'll look on YouTube and see why you can't turn it or see how I can fix it. But it won't let me. And when I'm doing my lives where I'm actually just sitting and talking to you, it's not a big deal, you know. But in this, you know, you have to just get right into the particular area so you can see it. So I don't know. That's the only drag about this as far as my lives go. Because if I try to use, I can't use my laptop because the camera just won't work right on it. So I have to figure out how, or we'll just have these narrow things when I'm doing crafts. But I want it, no, even when it is to look at myself, it did the same thing. It said it locked. Well, plaster of Paris is, I'll look into that tonight, hon. Lori, or tomorrow. I love the fries from In-N-Out. What else would plaster of Paris be called, you guys? You know what, Zara? I'll look on line and I'll put in Denmark. What do they use instead of plaster of Paris? And see if I can find out. Yeah, I will try to figure this out, guys, as far as the landscaping instead. Because like I said, I did try to do it tonight. So I will look into that, and hopefully I'll have it for my next one for Monday. So who wants to do that Monday with the cutouts? Like I said, go tonight or tomorrow, not tonight, because it's already the morning for some of you, but for some of you tomorrow, get your prints, and then you can cut out while we're talking as well, and you'll get something done while you're talking. I know. When you tell them what you're making, they look at you like, are you completely nuts? Hi, Kim. How are you? You know what I could try to do? I just thought of this. I could try tomorrow to use my iPad, because I can go live on my iPad just as well. And maybe that will work. I'm going to try that tomorrow and see if that works. Oh, wait a minute. I just thought of something. I need my holder to be able to hold it up. I'm going to have to figure it out. I'll work on it tomorrow. Okay, Connie. Take care, sweetie. Good night. Nice to meet you too, Kim. So he wants cake all the time. Well, you come to the right place if you love crafting, because everyone on here loves crafting. Kim. I thought you were going to go get a cheap printer, Lori. They have them right now. I saw them at Walmart. They were like $36. And just put it up real high so he can't get it. Yeah, that's true, Gloria. It is. Zara, it's kind of like, that's right. It's kind of like what they would make casts out of, in a way. You know, when you break an arm or whatever. Oh, you you looked at the purple cake, the one I put the little chick in the middle of? No, the wireless do have cords too, Lori. They have a wire, you can go wireless or with the cord. Night, Renee, sweetie. Have a good night. Well, you're probably going to bed. Have a good have a good Sunday. All you need is a print. So like I said, just go on to your printer, go on to Google, and then put in Victorian Victorian Valentine prints, and all kinds will come up. All kinds. So you just need that and a cereal box, a glue stick, and scissors, and that's it. That's all. Gloria, go on to Google on your computer, type in Google on your toolbar, and when it gets up there, when it gets to Google, just type in Victorian Valentine prints, and from there, the sky's the limit. You'll have all kinds of prints, and then you just hit the cursor onto the picture you want, save it, and then print it out on your printer. Thank you, Kim. Well, not now. Are you talking about gesso, Zara? I mean, gesso the paint? You mean this? Wait a minute. You're not talking this, right? Oh, low battery. I'm just about to die, guys. Yes, right? Because that's not the same. But it's the stuff like, you know what, Zara, ask at the hospital, one of the nurses, what they make the casts out of. You know, a cast that you put on your arm if your arm's broke and you have to have it mobilized. Ask them what they use. Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's just gesso. That's not the same. But I will. So I've got to write this down so I don't forget. I'm always writing myself notes. So I'm going to look into seeing what in Denmark it would be as far as what they use instead of plaster of Paris. Look into that. Then I have to look into seeing how I can make this phone go landscape. And then I'm going to look into seeing this holder that I have to make it work for my iPad and see if that'll work. So I got 3 things I have to do before Monday. I know. My husband used to throw away the cereal boxes. Now he just puts them on the counter because he knows that I'm going to cut them up. Yeah, it's true though. I mean, if you think about it, why spend the money for chipboard when you can use a cereal box? Yes, Mary Lou. Mary Lou, yes. Okay, Zara, do you see that? An orthopedic cast or a simple cast, a shell frequently made from plaster or fiberglass encasing a limb, or in some cases, okay, it would work the same. The stuff you make casts out of. Thank you, Kim. Night, Dana. Thanks for coming on. Oh, I used to love that when we would make that. Remember how you'd make the little containers and then you'd have a party with at school and then the Valentines and everyone would exchange Valentines. Yeah, so come on, Kim. Like Monday, like I said, we'll do the prints. Okay, let him go potty. I'm almost gone because my phone's going to die any minute. I have to really think about this, guys. I've got to get it set up to where I can plug my phone in so I don't have to worry about it dying and turn it landscape. Oh, good. It's called Gyps. Thank you, Karina. There I go yelling again like I feel like I guess because she's in Denmark, I need to yell so she can hear me. Yeah, I am going to try the tablet too. That tomorrow I'm going to kind of mess around with that and see what works. So Monday we can get these little prints going, and it'll probably be around the same time, around 7:30. I know, Zara, I'm not kidding. You know, I'm just talking, and then when it comes to you guys, I go, okay, thank you, Karina. Like, you know, what, Davida? It's the same. They're just on YouTube. You don't need to yell. I don't even know why I did that. Zara, do you know how long you're going to be in the hospital, sweetie? Just put the phone where she can see the picture and I'll wave to her with my painted hands. Is she still there? Oh, she's not there now. Okay. Oh, you don't know how long you're going to be there? Well, my phone is just about to die, so before it completely goes out, I guess I'll say, so I want to hear this before my phone goes. So your blood count is low, Zara? Is that it? And you have to have a blood transfusion? Hi, Christina. Is it like anemia, being anemic? Night, Mary Lou. Good night, honey. Bye, Lori. Have a good night, sweetie. Night, Debbie. Yeah, come back, Kim, for sure. Definitely prayers to Zara, yes, among other things. Okay, hon. Yeah, that's fine, Zara. All right, guys. Well, I guess I'll say goodnight. I love you all. You're very precious to me. All of you. Oh, Darlene, you just came on. Doggone. Oh, you were here. Good, good girl. Okay. Oh, so glad that you were on. Okay, well, like I always say, remember the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. I'll talk to you soon, guys. Love to you all. Bye.